President Obama inspected the troops in a city that's known too much about war. Once divided, cut down the middle by a wall, he went over some old ground, making the city a symbol.
And I feel so good that I'm actually going to take off my jacket, and anybody else who wants to.
Facing east at the Brandenburg gate, he even got a cheer for taking off his jacket on this sweltering day. He declared Berlin was a city of hope, representing all the walls that still need to be torn down.
Because millions across this continent now breathe the fresh air of freedom, we can say here in Berlin, here in Europe, our values won. Openness won, tolerance won, and freedom won. Here in Berlin.
And he said America and Europe still had to act together to achieve more on gay rights, on climate change, to aim for the dream of a world without AIDS or nuclear weapons, and to help those who reached for freedom in the Arab world, Afghanistan or Burma.
These are the citizens who long to join the free world. They are who you were. They deserve our support, for they too, in their own way, are citizens of Berlin.
He echoed John Kennedy's famous words when he visited this city 50 years ago, declaring it a symbol of freedom.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
Kennedy's promise was cut short, but Obama is in his second term, and promises are now not enough. At a news conference with Chancellor Merkel, he faced some difficult questions, particularly on the Afghans' decision to pull out of negotiations just the day after the US agreed to talk to the Taliban.
We had anticipated that at the outset there were going to be some areas of friction, to put it mildly, in getting this thing off the ground. That's not surprising. As I said, they've been fighting for a very long time.
There were more awkward questions about spying. Chancellor Merkel called for assurances from America that they're not intruding on Germans' privacy using the internet.